The hell.
What's going on? Now, see how my counterpart just moved out the frame.
Ooh, you see that flash step just now? I just came in from saving somebody. Do my superhero role.
Oh my gosh, what's going on, people? Okay, I could have went longer, but I ain't gonna go no longer than that. What's
All
going
right.
on? Welcome to Turning the Tipplers Loose, where we go loose every Friday. Excuse me, every Monday. Ooh, I'm already drunk.
Every Friday too. You ain't wrong.
I'm not wrong. Listen, welcome to the Tipplers at Home edition. I'm in my bedroom tonight, y'all. I just didn't feel like doing nothing. I ain't feel like doing the thing. Let me tell you. What's going on? Galen, welcome. Miss Cynthia, welcome. Look, when you told me, hey, I'm gonna stay home for this edition, I was like, phew, thank you. You know how you just ain't feel like doing nothing. You like, I'm gonna stay in this bedroom. I'm not even coming out this room. I ain't got no pants on. Thank you. I appreciate it.
And all that rain don't help.
Oh, and the rain. Oh, I was in the bed like, oh, do we gotta do this show? And then I was like, nah, I'm gonna push through for my peeps. Sometimes you just get lazy. I was in that lazy mode today. Oh, and then school started for our district.
Yeah, I heard that was a cluster.
Oh, cluster fuck. I'm gonna say it for you. But all is well. We made it. So we appreciate you guys. Again, welcome to Turning the Tipplers Loose, where we drink what? Alcohol.
Everything.
Over topics. So right. So y'all gonna have to stick around for the whole show because honestly, the more we drink, the better the show gets. So y'all gonna want to stick around for how we talk and our topics and all that good stuff. My name is Leah.
And I am the king, the legendary one, Roderick.
The legendary one. Clarice, welcome. Marlene, welcome. We're gonna go ahead and play this theme song. We're gonna actually play the theme song first before we start battling and talking. So we're gonna get this. We're gonna get
fair enough. Hit that beat.
We got a lot of good topics today, y'all.
You changed the beat.
Turning the Tipplers loose on a Monday. Let's make it oh so fun day. Drinking, talking, laughing, tripping out. That's what the Tipplers are all about. Pour your drink, sit back and relax. Right here, Monday, 7:30 is where it's at. Tipping the topics. Come on, let's go. Let's dive in. Enjoy the show.
Okay.
Turn the Tipplers loose. Turn the Tipplers loose.
Where we going, y'all?
Turn the Tipplers loose.
Right here.
Whew.
Hey. All right. Who do that?
All right.
All right. I have no idea. I can't remember.
I can't think of. I don't think they're on TV anymore, but I can't remember who that was. But I had a sensation just now.
What's that?
And only the drinkers will know this sensation.
Mm-hmm.
When you pour that first sip in your mouth after not having a drink for a day or two, and you feel it go down your stomach and just go to your toes.
Yes. It will go. It goes down
just
my
had
legs.
That feeling.
Yes, it goes down my legs, and it's like a tingly sensation.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I thought it was just me. But it's like a tingly sensation that you get.
Mm-hmm.
Look, Marlene says her son was dancing to our theme song. Okay, so we must have been rocking. Love it. All right, guys. So how was your weekend, the legendary one?
Mine was good. It was a good, relaxing weekend. Mm-hmm. Got to hang out with some people, so I had a good time. Spent time with my girlfriend, my family. Good. All's well. I washed my car, which I haven't washed my car in, I'm ashamed to say, since I hit that deer. I was like so ashamed I hit that dare, and then I
That
couldn't
was a
watch it
long
for like.
time ago. Wait a minute. That was a long
Well,
time ago.
after you get it fixed, you can't. I mean, after you get the repair, you can't wash it with any wax for like, was it 3 months? It's a long period of time. Then after that, I just was lazy, so I finally actually washed and vacuumed my car.
Gotcha. Look, when our viewers said, "Oh, so you haven't had a drink in a day or two," so they must be fact checking you.
People always want to lie on a good man.
Lie on a good man. Oh, let's give a shout out to Caesar the Emperor. Hello. He must be talking about me. I know he's not talking about Roger. Hello there, gorgeous. You can't be gorgeous, I don't think, Roger.
I'll pass. You can have that title.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Even though I hate that title now. You know why? Because men use it too much. Like I think it's oversaturated. I mean, it's okay, but after like you're always called gorgeous or you're always called pretty or whatever, it kind of just gets a little too much.
Well, I wouldn't use it in a every time scenario. Got to be like first thing in the morning kind of thing. I didn't see you all day, first thing, but I wouldn't say it every time I talk to you. Okay. You get what I'm saying?
Not like every time you text or every time you. Okay.
No, so just it would be like in the morning. Good morning, gorgeous. And then it's over for the whole day.
Okay, gotcha. But men use that word a lot, just to let y'all know. Gorgeous, beautiful.
Women love flattery.
They do?
Yeah, you do.
Not really. Not like that. Mm-hmm. Not fake flattery. I like genuine flattery.
But I mean, who's to say if it's not okay? If you were a person who just was what's the word I could use? A debonair man who should just talk to women like that in general. You are a gorgeous woman, beautiful creature. He would be genuine.
I just think he's trying to get in my drawers.
Oh, that's most of the time.
I'm just saying, to me, like that word is synonymous with, hey, I really want to have sex with you.
Well, yeah, that is nothing. I don't think I would use that on anybody I wasn't already courting. If that make any sense, I would just be texting some new person. Hey, gorgeous. So that's kind of strange.
Well, you surprise.
That's more or less you done got to that next level. That's like calling somebody you just met baby. It's like, huh?
They do that too, baby, sweetie, honey, sugar lumps.
Sugar lumps.
All right, some of our viewers are saying it has to come from a sincere place. Somebody else said it has to be sincere. Facts.
Oh, I'm about to say the what? True that. Okay. It's one way. It's kind of like that old writing problem. People write like they talk. When you put stuff out there, but I was like, what is that?
Oh, so you didn't know what DAT was? What?
No, because it's not. So once I said it, I was like, oh, okay, she's.
But nobody is going to say true that, true that, true that.
I mean, I would if I was texting true that. I wouldn't say true that.
Yes, you would.
No, I would not. I would never text somebody that. You would just say it that way.
I would say true. I wouldn't say that, but I would say true. Yeah, but I still wouldn't use DAT. If I'm going to say it, I'm going to say that. But that don't sound right, so I'm not going to say it at all.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. It's just like, but no judging. But I am judging.
No, we're not judging. We're just kind of like chalking it up. Y'all, let me pay us no mind.
I mean, true that. Okay, true that.
True that. All right, so my weekend was pretty good. What did I do this weekend? Relax. I had to work. We went to the worked and did all that good stuff. And I had a good time this weekend because it was relaxing. I didn't hardly do anything.
Mm-hmm.
So, just relax and did Leah. You know what I'm saying? Do me.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that. All right, so let's get what's up?
What you drinking on first?
Oh yeah, what I'm drinking on. I'm drinking on the Old Faithful. Tequila and Red Bull.
Okay, I'm drinking my favorite,
Uh-huh.
which is gin. But I'm gonna do some promotion. Yeah, I like ginger beer, but it's too many
Mm.
calories. I don't like drinking straight up soda products in general. Just too many wasted calories in my drink. But this god darn, however you say that brand, they have a diet ginger beer, Gosling, I think. Diet ginger beer. That's really good.
Okay, now I don't like the diet one. You kind of said that last week. I personally, first of all, I don't like the regular one in that brand, but I know I wouldn't like the diet one, so that's why I just stay away from that brand altogether.
Okay.
Um, but I do like ginger beer. I love ginger beer. It's like my favorite.
You should give it a try.
I'll try. I'll try the diet one. You know,
In fact,
I'll
I'll bring you a can. I got you.
try anything once. Arthur, thanks for joining us. We appreciate you. And we got a hacker in here that's trying to get Clarice to message Hacker Scott on Instagram. He just give me money on my Cash App.
Oh my. Okay. I think you should try that out. That's true that. Go and try it out.
Why you there? Yo, do not message that man, okay? We about to block him. Can we block him? Yeah, we can.
Why block him? Leave him on there.
Leave him on there? Okay.
And it isn't the name of it. Ain't the name of it hackers?
Oh, let me bring it back up. Let me see. Hacker
Scott.
I have no idea what that is.
So you admit you're a hacker in your attempt to get somebody to go to your link. Okay.
In your Instagram name, you say you're a hacker. You know what? People like COVID must got their brain. I don't know what's going on. Oh my gosh. So Marlene says she never heard of ginger beer. You should try it. It's delicious.
Yes, it's
Because
it's almost like ginger ale with more of a ginger taste, if that makes any sense.
Correct. It really is reminiscent to me of like that new ginger ale bold.
Yeah, but it's almost like I could with ginger beer. You almost can taste the actual husk of the root in the. It's like something more in it with ginger beer.
The husk of the root.
I get sophisticated sometimes.
I had this for us tonight to try. Our favorite liquor store here in Orangeburg, called Orangeburg Wine and Spirits. Shout out to them. I go there religiously, and he had this in the back waiting for me when my husband got there to pick it up. It's called Weller, the original weeded bourbon. And so we're gonna try this next week when I see you.
Mm-hmm.
So, guys, if you want to know how this tastes, tune in next week. Okay, appreciate you. So I want to talk.
I like the bottle. Looks sophisticated.
Oh yeah, the bottle does look sophisticated. It actually, let me see how. It was about $40. About $40.
I see you coughed a little bit when you said that price.
I said that, right? I'm like, good. All right, so to my the root with the husk. You know what? I don't know why he said that. He should have just said it tastes like rooty, earthy. He could have used anything but the root with the husk. I was
trying to give you a little different language, okay? Try to teach people new words.
Oh, teach us, a wise one.
Mm-hmm. You're welcome.
All right, so I want to get into this first topic because this really, like, at first I wasn't going to talk about this situation at first, but since Meg the Stallion done come all the way out with it, we're going to talk about it.
I thought she was saying she was lesbian. I was like, oh, okay.
Oh, well, I mean, she might like women, but I'm not sure.
You said come all the way out. I was like, oh, there's secrets about her?
No. Not that we know of, but you know what? She might have said that one day, but we'll have to look that up. And anyway, so basically, there was this thing where a while ago, Meg pretty much was with, what's that old short guy that fake sing rap? Gosh.
Fake sing rap. Darn, you dug into him.
Yeah, because first of all, that's why I don't trust short men. He's too short. That's why he shot her in the foot. What is his name?
Oh, what's his name? Start with a T in it.
It's not Trey Songz. It's
No.
I'm trying to pull up my article. Sorry, Tory Lanez.
Yeah, there you go.
So Tory Lanez,
on his job.
They were together. Something happened. They were in the truck. He shot her foot. Megan didn't say anything. It was kind of like under wraps. Tory Lanez camp came out and said that pretty much she's the one that kind of caused it, or whatever the case, the case may be. Somebody's laughing at me. Fake sing rap, old short guy. But anyway. So this is the
that's
story.
The hacker, isn't it?
No, that's not the hacker. That's not the hacker.
Oh, okay.
No, that's not the hacker. The hacker's gone, I guess. So basically, Meg went on Instagram, as all young people do, and went live to talk about the situation, to say what really happened, and to kind of come out with the truth, because the simple fact that Tory Lanez was trying to really defame her, basically. And I did save the story, but let me tell you how these people do when you save these stories. Sometimes they go away. So basically, she came out and was like, look, he did shoot me, but I did not want to at first say he shot me, because I was scared for our life, because he had a gun. And if I would have called the cops over right then and say, hey, Tory Lanez has a gun, he shoot me, it could have put everybody in danger. The cops could have shot her. The cops could have shot Tory. It could have went bad. So she didn't initially say what happened at first. She was going to keep it on the low. But being that he came out and started talking some bullshit about her, basically, she wanted to kind of come out and tell the truth.
Well, her truth.
Well, okay. I feel like it's the truth. But, it is what it is. So she underwent surgery for the gunshot wound, and the shrapnel was removed from her left heel. Why did I chuckle at that? I have no idea.
I mean, of all places, how do you hit somebody in the heel? Like, they're kind of hard to hit.
I'm gonna tell you, that's a boat. Let me tell you. See, I'm going back to what I say. A short dude with attitude. That motherfucker was like, bow. You know what I'm saying? He was bow. Just imagine that happening. Like,
it probably was the highest part of her body he could hit. No matter how high he pulled it, her heel was the highest part.
He was like, look, you still need to make your money. I ain't gonna fuck your face up. I ain't gonna fuck your breasts up. I ain't gonna do none of that. She need them knees, because she got the strongest knees in the business. I'm gonna give her that. But he just said, I'm gonna mess up them toes. He was petty. You a petty bitch if you shoot somebody in the toe.
Remember, what's that old movie with
Harlem Nights?
Harlem Nights, yep. Harlem Nights, I mean, not Charlotte.
Harlem Nights, that old Harlem Nights.
Well, my thing is, so how long ago did he shoot her in the foot?
Oh man, that was weeks ago.
Yeah, this girl put out a video of all that dancing and gyrating after getting shot in the foot and having surgery. She's a beast.
Yeah, well, she made that video before she got shot in the foot.
Oh, she did?
She did, from what I understand. She said, yes, Tory shot me. You shot me, and you got your publicists and your people going to these blogs lying. Stop lying. Why lie? I don't understand. I didn't tell the police nothing because I didn't want us to get in more trouble. Basically what I said. She originally told officials that it was a glass cut because she was barefoot after a night of partying. They did arrest Tory Lanez with suspicion of possession of a concealed weapon. So Tory Lanez is 28 and Meg Thee Stallion is 25. So I just feel like I wanted to bring this up because this is not my, oh God, what did we call it last week? Dilapidated bitch of the week. This is not my dilapidated bitch, but he's really close to being a dilapidated bitch of the week.
But but why are you mad at him? You're living that lifestyle, things like this happen. I mean, I don't see nothing. I don't feel no way about it at all.
You know what? Let me shoot your ass in the foot then. Let's see how you feel.
I mean, the question is, all that crap she be talking in her songs, why she ain't do nothing yet?
First of all, she'd only talk crap about sex. I ain't never heard her talk about shooting or killing nobody.
Okay.
Now it could be another song I don't know about, but she mostly be talking about putting the pussy on a nigga, taking a nigga money, you know, how good it is.
Okay, well, she gonna have a lot of jokes for her now.
Ooh, yes. Arthur said shooting her was a sucker move. Yes. We won't tell when we get shot, but talk shit on us. Hold up.
I'm pretty sure he warned her.
Oh, he definitely wanted her. We won't tell when we get shot, but talk shit on us. We'll spill the beans. I mean, that makes
How
sense.
you know he didn't already sleep with her?
No. She's saying like, shit. He shot her in the foot. She didn't say shit. But then when he was talking shit about her, then she wants to.
She spilled the beans. Yeah.
Right. His goofy ass need to be smacked. Oh, somebody said you don't even listen to Big the Stallion.
How they know what I listen to? You don't know. Well, she may know.
Exactly, she know.
Look, I know a hoe, okay? Been around hoes the whole life.
You know what?
They all speak the same language.
You know what? I'm gonna be a brand new person. That word hoe used to offend me, but you know what? It don't even offend me no more. We need to take back the power of hoedom. We need to take back the power.
I was trying to get a rise out of you. You almost was there. You was right there.
Almost there. I said I'm not gonna let you get it because you know how I feel about that word. But I was like, you know what? She doesn't fail to remind us that she's from the hood in her songs. Yeah, she do say she's from the hood, but
apparently the fake hood.
So much she shot herself in the foot. He didn't do it. I don't know about that. I don't know about that one.
Yeah, but I said she didn't need no fame or nothing, so I couldn't see her hurting herself. This just embarrassed her.
She was hot already. Like she didn't need it. Like August Alsina, bitch ass. We ain't gonna talk about him tonight.
No, I ain't think that was wrong with him either.
He get on my nerves. I swear.
He was a businessman putting out a new album. What better way to get his name back out there than to say something about that? It's not his fault. Will and Jada out there doing what they do.
First of all, if August really cared about her, he would have kept his mouth shut.
But I read an article the other day saying August said that they still talk.
I mean, they probably still fuck. So I mean, I'm just saying. I mean,
never know.
Hey, because if you're still talking to him after all this, you're definitely doing something else. But that's another story. That's the Smith's business. I'm not getting the Smith's.
But I still say he did nothing wrong.
I think he did. He should
have. If you were his agent and your album's coming out, you was like, man, your album ain't gonna sell. Your name ain't out there no more. You got any dirt on somebody? Well, I slept with Jada a few times. Really banged it up. And then you'd be like, well, we're gonna have to put that out there. Any good agent would do that. I would have done it.
Nah. I wouldn't have done it. I mean, you got to have some kind of integrity about yourself.
Only thing they messed up on was the agent should have got he should act like he stole Trey Songz's phone and took screenshots of conversations or something and put those out there for the media. That would have been better.
Now, who should have did that now?
The agent should have. Or even Trey Songz. Not Trey Songz, sorry. What's that man's name? August Alsina.
August Alsina. That's horrible.
What?
You know what? I know not to do nothing around you.
I always tell people never do something you regret.
All right. Caesar said he should have shut his ass up. We too grown to kiss and tell. I agree.
Maybe he didn't kiss.
What he did?
He just stuck his dick up in her.
That he did.
But you can't tell me it almost sounds like a setup anyway, because so she do her red table talk, use entanglement, which was out left field. No one talks like that. And then he put out a song 2 days later called Entanglement.
You know,
it's almost a little suspect.
I mean, it could have. He set their ass up. I don't think they. I don't know. That whole thing is messy.
But something
So
wrong. I tell you, I like to meet her one day. But something wrong with Jada and her 3 kids or two. How many? All of there's something wrong with them. I bet Will Smith sitting in that house like, what the hell did I create?
But you know what? That's a typical parent. Shit. That is a typical parent. We look at that kid like, what the hell did I do here? Where did I go wrong? Where did I go wrong? I'm just saying that's the typical parent shit. So
nope. My mother and father look at me like this is the perfect child I created.
I very much doubt your dad says that. Now your mom might. I know there's times your dad looked at you like, oh gosh. You know, and then you have your moments where I'm so proud of my son, and then moments is like, oh, wow. That's all parents. That's all parents, no matter what. So no, it's not just Will Smith's kids. It's just that we know they're out in public. We know they like creepy as hell. There's real kids. I mean, there's normal kids out here creepy as hell too. It's just that we don't look at them in the same light. We like shit. What the fuck is wrong with them? But we look at them like, oh, they're stars.
Left field conversation. This is gonna be left field. I be throwing these footballs at you and stuff. Now, I be having these conversations with people. Always is, me. I'll get in politics real quick with people. Mm-hmm. How do you feel about late term abortions?
Like late term.
Yeah, like late term.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Like you know me.
You don't care.
I don't really care either way. Like, let people do whatever they want to do. Now, would I do it is the question.
That's a good.
I don't think I would be able to at a certain point. And Alice is asking the same question that I had in my mind. Like, what's considered late?
Well, the medical. I mean, that's going to be up to the person asking. I would say late for me. If I was saying late, would be anything past. I think a preemie baby can survive at maybe 26 weeks these days. So anything past baby surviving outside the medical field would be my view.
I don't have a view on it either way. People fighting about it. I mean, it is what it is. People have their reasons for doing the things that they do it for, but I can't control that. Okay. I can't control other people's life, so let people do what they're going to do. Some people are against it. That's fine. Some people are with it. That's fine. Anaya Collins said the latest in some states she think is 6 months. I mean, I feel no way about it either way, but this is the biggest problem. And this goes back to your question. So I was looking for, and a matter of fact, while we're talking about this really quick, we're going to have a special guest on next week. She is a oracle card reader. And she goes by the name of Allison Rozelle. She's originally from Chattanooga, Tennessee, but she lives in Atlanta, Georgia. She's a spiritual liberation coach for Black women 40 and older. She's a certified Reiki master healer, an intuitive oracle card reader, and she's a podcast host. So join us next week. She'll be doing some live readings, and we're going to have some fun. So that was our little promotion. So the reason why I brought that up, and I'm glad I thought about it, is I was vetting people to try to see if we can get a tarot card reader on the show, or oracle card reader, or a psychic, something to that extent. So I posted in a couple of groups. One was a South Carolina based group. So I said, hey, anybody a tarot card reader out there? And a lot of people say, oh yeah, this person, I am, hit me up, email me. I had about maybe 3 or 4 people say God. God, G-O-D. And so when the first person said,
so stupid.
When the first person said, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna look by it, But then, as they started trickling in, I said, "Am I missing something? Is God coming down to read tarot cards to me?"
Dumb.
And she said, "No, you're missing the point." And I said, "No, you're missing the point, because all I asked was there a tarot card reader?" this was not the time for you to interject your beliefs. Now, I can see if I said something to the point where I don't believe in God and I believe in tarot cards, I believe in this. There was no debate. You know what I'm saying? There was no questioning of what I believed or my faith. I just put it simply out there. I'm looking for a tarot card reader. You don't know why I was looking for a tarot card reader. I didn't ask. You know what I'm saying? You could have had just simply looked at it and moved on. I think sometimes people try to interject their beliefs on you. So that goes back to what you were saying about abortion. People try to interject their beliefs on you. You cannot make everybody believe and feel the way you feel. You have to let people, right. You have to let people.
Now I agree with you, but I do know some people, nothing to do with religion, they just feel like that's a living body that needs to be protected.
But some people do go to religion. You know what I'm saying? And some people go that direction.
I've always said religion is that one area you can go that you can't be debated on. Not saying you can't literally, but it's like, oh, if you fuss with somebody on religion, you're wrong.
Right.
That's kind of like the view of America, the view of America.
Right. Let people live. Let people have their beliefs. Let people do what they feel works best for them. I can't dictate how a woman does her body, how she can, we want to dictate everything. We want to say, oh, no, women can't do this, women can't do that. Before, birth control wasn't even legal back in the day because they felt like we shouldn't have control of that. I'm just saying, let people live. Let people, do what they need to do to conduct themselves in the way they need to.
I just want to get some more views out here from the viewers and you. See, we got a few people hit off. Huh?
Somebody said, it ain't my business. I wouldn't personally, but I'm also not going to judge someone else for living their life. I don't know what their financial situation is, and adoption and foster care isn't always the best option.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I just feel like people should just live their life, and we need to stop forcing people to believe what we believe. Cut the shit.
Tell me what you really think, ma'am.
Cut the shit. Okay, so let's talk about the dilapidated bitch of the week.
Oh, here we go.
You gotta define.
Make me laugh.
So dilapidated.
Is not that copy in Iowa?
You know what? I'm not even getting to the cop in Iowa. We're gonna cover that next week. I'm waiting for like some other stuff to come through because when you start talking about shit, you start getting pissed. I'm like, you know what? Let's just keep this show lighthearted. We're gonna talk about it next week because it's just horrible. But let's talk about a dilapidated bitch of the week right here in our own state of South Carolina, a great state.
Good old state, best state in the USA.
So basically,
actually, it was Wisconsin. I said the wrong state.
Oh, Wisconsin. Okay.
But yeah,
we'll talk.
Tell me about this dilapidated person.
So this person was caught on camera. So a Sumter daycare worker was arrested and accused of hitting and tossing a child.
Don't go there, Rod. About something.
Huh?
Can you let her finish, sir?
Thank you.
Don't defend that devil town.
Whatever.
So when I first saw the headline, because you make assumptions when you see the headline, I'm like, oh, it couldn't have been that bad. That kid was acting up.
When you first see the picture.
Oh, I'm like, Leah, I want to cut you off, Leah.
What's up?
Somebody posted, I think the man should have a say in the abortion.
Oh yeah, somebody did. Yeah,
what you say about that? That's a fire starter right there.
That definitely is. I get why some people would feel that way because they're like, well, the man made the child too. Why don't they have a say so in if the child lives or dies? I say if you do it like that and the man want to keep it, let the man take care of the child and call it. I'm just saying that means you got total shit over the shit. But then even that could fall through. The man could change their mind after motherfucking 9 months.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, it's just risky. I'm gonna be honest with you. I ain't trying to shoot men down, but to be quite honest with you, the man has no obligation whatsoever to take care of a child. It's always our obligation.
Mm-hmm.
And it's nice if a man is there. Don't get me wrong. It's nice if a man wants to be there and wants to do things. But at the end of the day, if he does not, it falls on the female. So I can't trust that a man is going to make a decision about something coming out of me, even though it is half his or whatever the case may be.
but can you really call him a man?
Call him a man about what?
If he don't want to take care of the child or be
Well,
there.
look, I'm not debating
I'm
semantics
saying,
about whether we.
a real man will be there.
I totally agree.
Okay, so you can't call him
but
a man.
everybody's situation is different. Like, I don't know, they get cold feet.
Nah.
I don't know. What the fuck? I don't know. But the whole point is men don't take care of their children all day, every day. And there are some now that do. Some take care of them. Some have custody. They live with them. They ride or die with them. So I'm not saying all. But I mean, mostly the woman carries that burden. So should they have a say so, Roderick?
Oh, hell no. That's I couldn't disagree anymore. Like, why would a man have a say so on someone else's body? Why would anybody have a say so on someone else's body?
I agree. All right, so let's get into this dilapidated bitch. So
okay.
When I first saw the title, I'm like, damn, this kid was acting up. They deserve this shit. Right? But you got to see the video. Okay. So I'm going to read a little bit. So a former daycare worker has been arrested and accused of hitting and tossing a 5-year-old child. So this is via WIS. Tiana McElvin, 24, has been charged with unlawful conduct towards a child. The surveillance video shows 2 children reportedly getting into an altercation over a toy. And that's when McElvin appeared to have struck one of the children in the face before tossing them to the ground twice. She has since been terminated from her position, and the Department of Social Services has been notified. All right. So we go play this video, guys, so y'all can see it. If you are in podcast land, we do apologize. You cannot see it, but you can always look it up a little later, and we might share it on our page. So are you ready for this buffoonery?
I am waiting.
All right, let's get it. Over there in commercial go play. Watch this damn commercial go play first.
You know they'll do it now. WIS don't got that. WIS ain't got that much viewers though. Ain't gonna be no commercial.
You don't think it's gonna be? I think it's gonna be a commercial.
They got that. They got that much traffic on their website.
Watch, it's gonna be a commercial. That's why it's taking so long. You know what? God damn it!
Does that woman have green hair? Is that a?
No, I just think that's the reflection.
That's
just a reflection. Y'all,
that's something now. This is something. It's highly plausible it's green hair.
Yeah, I tell you that good old something, boy. See, I told you
I wanted to be around for my son.
Oh, she got such a
when
nice
I
smile.
think about what my decision that led me for this surgery, I looked at my husband and I said, I can't do things with my kid anymore because my weight holds me back. I highly recommend.
Whatever. Your eating holds you back. Eating too much.
Why? Let's look at this video. Okay, they fighting over this toy. Now check this out. This weird change right here. Changed. That little kid bit him in the cheek.
Oh.
Now check this out. Patrick.
He got some fast feet still.
Now. Okay, hold on. Let's play this one more time. Let's play this one more again because I need y'all to see. So I'm like, oh, kids, innocent kids fighting over some toy. And I'm like, okay, that's what kids do. But that kid could not get that toy. And he said, you know what, fuck you and your cheek.
And hugging with it.
Now it looked like she smacked him too. Now I could be wrong. Look like she gave him a backhand.
A little slap. Wait, go back a little further.
Look, you saw that? She might have missed him.
Yeah, she missed him. Either was telling him to go somewhere. He wasn't listening. So she just jerked him. And you're going to go, I tell you to go.
Ooh, them legs. Boy.
Rob, you think she tossing like a rag doll?
Yeah, she tossing like a rag doll.
Yeah, I can't defend her. She's too big for that.
No, can't defend her at all. Now listen. Now I'm about
now watch it and then let the kid wipe too. Now she knows she look racist. I'm gonna do what the black people do. She attacked the white kid. Let the black kid alone.
Exactly. So this is what gets me. Of course, now I get why she felt the way she did. She's like, oh shit, this kid done bit another kid. Because I ain't gonna lie. Because in daycare, that shit, a parent will come up to the daycare and be tripping. You let this kid like my kid? Like she thinks in her mind, like, oh shit, this parent is gonna fuck me up because
let me show them the video. I did not let it go down easy.
I'm just saying. That's what she was thinking. So when she rolled up and she's like, get your ass out. You know, that's what she was thinking. Yeah, go. And then she thought she was home. She thought she was home. Get your and then
look, that's your compatriot right there.
And then she said, oh, you get, and she tossed him out. You know what I'm saying? Now that's your first instinct in your house, more than likely, but you can't just be tossing up people's kids. You just can't toss up people's kids.
Especially, I mean, you dumb though. You know you're at daycare. That woman did just that's an evil woman. Because she knows she's on camera.
And
she knew the camera was there.
She forgot about the camera.
She forgot about that camera.
But I tell you, when you're dealing with a real evil, devious person, when they know their camera, they forget camera there, and they do things they would do if it was no camera.
That hair was blocking her camera view.
Talking about what the fuck I would have been.
That purple hair, Calvin?
That hair was blocking her camera view.
You know.
Now, Maya, to her credit though, she is a Sumter. I wouldn't believe my job if they said they had a camera either. And they ain't got no camera in this coach town.
Like daycare gotta have cameras because you got to see what they're doing. Keish said, "What the f? I would have been locked up for beating her down, but that little boy needed spanking too. True, he bit that little boy. Now he was wrong, but she was wrong for tossing him. She shouldn't have tossed him.
Well, I mean, is it legal to beat a kid at daycare?
Yes,
it is. I'm asking. I don't know.
Yes.
I wouldn't want daycare beating my kid.
No, exactly. Illegal, you mean, right? Illegal or legal?
No, I asked him, was it legal?
Oh, no, it's not legal.
Okay. No.
I'm sorry. So my old girl hit him like she don't need that ABC voucher no more. Oh, my God. That little boy is bitter. Needs to be corrected. Yeah, she shouldn't have tossed him and let him go. She should have just tossed. Whoa.
I mean, but what happened?
Hold on. She shouldn't have tossed him and let him go. She should have just tossed his ass, but never let go of him.
I guess spin him like a merry-go-round.
That's a snatch. Yeah, like skirt. Oh my gosh, that is super.
But you know, biting is that last resort though. But I blame his parents too though. Because if he's biting, all kids start that biting stuff, but the parents gotta break him. You don't bite.
That is right.
Clearly, he's still biting.
Shit in the bud. My child bit me. Guess what? Guess what I did, Roger? You know what I did.
Punch him. You bite him back. I know. You bite him back.
I bit him back.
Show how you put them
but no, that's a you got an alligator mouth. You can be biting nobody.
First of all, I do not have an alligator mouth. I have a pretty mouth.
Oh, a crocodile. Excuse me.
Crocodile, nigga, whatever. You know what your mouth is. What your mouth is.
Mine is mostly porcelain these days. You know, it's not really used to be.
Okay, and all mine is real. Thank you, sir. We appreciate your presence here today. So let me talk about school real quick. I almost felt today I was going to snap. Hold on, somebody, we got a couple of other comments. And I would have had my sister went to the daycare and beat her ass. See, that's what I'm saying. You can't be tossing on people's kids.
You toss my kid like that, I'm going up there myself. Because obviously seriously, you don't respect that boundary in general, kid versus adult. So you'll get man versus woman.
Right. You can't let your anger, and I know everybody have a bad day, but you can't just do all kind of stuff. So I'm gonna let me find out you have an alligator mouth, whatever. You know, you got people thinking I got a damn alligator mouth. You bastard, you.
Oh, yep, she do. She beat the swimming pool with her mouth wide open, swimming around.
All right, hold up. Now you done got me lost. Okay. So, my son, I felt like one of them damn like scenarios where they put on Facebook. If Johnny had 5 apples and gave 2 apples to Peggy, how many apples does Johnny have? 1. If Johnny got 5 apples, I had a moment because my son, you know, they're doing these virtual team type things. And luckily, I'm familiar with teams because I work with teams on my job.
Mhm.
So I'm like, okay, you look on the calendar, accept the invite, it'll give you an alert, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So I'm like, okay, son, your meeting starts at 8 and it's over in 2
Why
hours.
so early?
Well, they start school at 8, like their classes start at 8:15.
That's just dirty. They virtual. They can push that back a little bit.
No.
Be respectful.
Nope. Get them
Be
used to school
respectful.
hours. Get them
No.
used to school hours.
Yeah, that's just disrespectful to the parent. Because you know the parent will have to be there to help them out, and for the kid.
Well, I was there. I had to be. I mean, it is what it is.
Exactly. Say disrespectful.
Nigga, please. So I'm like, son, class started at 8. Class over in 2 hours. What time is the class over? Oh, 2 hours? I'm like, son, the class started at 8 and it's over in 2 hours. What time is your class done? 1, 2. I'm like, yo. Then he finally told me 10. I said, boy. And look, I don't know if he had his mic on or not, but I was over there cussing him out. I'm like, nah. If you don't get.
So the teacher was asking, and you were just listening.
No, I was asking him because I need him to be responsible. I need him to know that his class is not over and you need to be in your class from this time to this time. I need you to learn.
Okay.
I need you to learn to check your emails to see what you're teaching because see, it's all virtual, so you need to learn how to check your emails.
That is so much for a kid to do.
I don't give a rip flip dip because they need to learn it now. Okay, I'm not gonna have no slack back children. They need to be on
back. Slack back. Is that similar to slip back? Slick back.
No, slack back. Meaning they feel like I'm gonna do all the work. I'll be damned. I got to do my job and theirs. Nope.
Hey, that happens when you have a kid. Your life is over.
Excuse me?
You heard me?
Excuse me?
Oh, you mean now?
My life is not over. It has just begun, honey. I turned 40 this year and I feel more alive than I've ever felt.
Whoa. I like that.
With my alligator mouth.
You mean
You know what? I ain't follow you up. Okay. I got another story. Where we at here? So, y'all, I want to talk a little bit about relationships. Just a little bit. And I know we got a couple of couples in the room here. So this is an article by Relationship Rules. It says 8 things he does which prove that he genuinely cares about you. So I got my counterpart over here, which is male. I'm female. We have a whole group of males and females. We're going to read off of some of these, and you guys tell me if this is some true facts.
Okay.
Oh, excuse me. So number 1, he returns your missed calls and responds to your text messages as soon as he's able to.
That's a fact. Unless he's cheating.
Or he got somebody else that he lied and said he doesn't. Or he's cheating.
Or he just don't care.
Or he just don't care. That's true. He just don't care.
Oh, that is what. Yep, you're right.
That is an option.
I think if you would have
somebody else, they could care enough.
But yeah, if you're in a happy relationship, I think that it's true. But I guess that's the question. You don't know if you're in a happy relationship or not.
Mom says all lies. I ain't gonna lie, that's like one of my biggest pet peeves. Like if I text you, and I'm not saying like you have to text right off, but like if somebody, so Roger, okay, you're a guy. If I text you in the morning, whatever time I know you get up, 8:30. And
what you lost? Bump your head.
Anyway, I know you get up at 8:30. I'm not talking about waking you up.
No.
And I know you up and about, and I don't get a text message back until 3.
Oh yeah, that's yeah. You stop texting that person.
Or you text the person at 11, they don't text you till like later that night, like 6.
Yeah, that's done. I wouldn't even respond back. I probably would block. The person once they text me. I wouldn't block them if they didn't text back, but they text back that long and they don't say, "Oh, I was at the hospital." or some excuse with that, you getting blocked.
I agree. Like,
especially if you see that he saw the message.
Yeah, that's a block.
Well, you can always avoid seeing the message. Like, just don't go into the message. But
and
and
then you can tell with someone something. You get sincere people that really they'll be like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I was blah 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 blah." They'll add that whole extra in there just because they know they dropped the ball.
Okay, so Arthur said maybe they were taking a nap.
That's a long nap. That's full on sleep.
I agree. I think they was doing something else. That's just my whole opinion. And those people, like, you kind of like, you be treading lightly, like, I'm not sure. Like, I am very punctual with my text message. I learn how people move, and if you move in a certain way and you stop moving that way,
when I move, you move just like that. When I move, you move just like that.
Okay, we got that out the way. All right, so number 2.
Cell phone was dead.
The phone was dead. Not in these
days. The relationship dead. That's what's dead.
Exactly. If your phone's dead, your relationship dead. Because in these days and times, nobody's phone should die because we know these are our lifeline.
You got to send me a screenshot of your phone at that percentage with the time and date on it.
Oh my God, you stupid! Okay, that is too funny. Okay, so number 2. He makes an effort to plan your dates and doesn't hide his excitement to see you.
Now, is that a question?
Well, they're saying that's one of the ways that you can tell he likes you.
Oh yeah, there's no doubt on that. If he plans the dates and
the dates and shows that he's genuinely excited to see you.
Yeah, I mean I think that's pretty much across the board. I'm not saying they're gonna be jumping up in joy, but they're gonna be expressive or verbally. Yes, that's true.
Okay. So number 3, he genuinely acts on how he feels about you.
That's not men. You tell a woman wrote this column.
So let's read a little bit into that because I agree. Like, I'm trying to figure this out. So it's not just all words when it comes to him. He knows how to back up what he says and how he feels by manifesting his emotions in the form of concrete action. He knows that you just don't want him to tell you about how much he cares, but he will do whatever he can to prove how he feels.
In a way, but I mean, the way it's written, I don't agree.
Say it one more time.
The way it's written, I don't agree.
No, now I can understand what this person's saying because I'm a person that people can talk a lot of shit. Like, you could talk your game. People got game. They talk game all day. But then when you've talked all this game, see, that's the problem with dating and meeting people. They talk all this game, and then when it's time to show it and prove it, it's lackluster. I don't want to hear all
but
of
that goes back to the first question. If I didn't plan the whole date and I'm excited to see you, what about that makes you think I don't not showing you I care? That is the action.
No, I think it's two different things. So, like, just because you plan a date and you excited to see me doesn't mean that you generally act on things. Like, I think those things come outside of just planning the date and being happy to see me. Like, if you're like, for instance, let's go back to this word that I was saying that I hate, gorgeous. Some people talking in here. Let's get some of these people out here. That's a good man. That's a good man there. Okay. Mon says if he plans all the dates, he's a control freak and he's about to murder you.
I agree completely.
Oh gosh. Okay. So
this man has been watching. He's been watching ID Station or whatever that murder station is.
No. What? Okay. So my thing is action. Like, okay, remember that word I was saying about gorgeous? I hate the word gorgeous. Somebody just come out and say, "Oh, you're gorgeous. You're beautiful." Give an F about that. You trying to butter my biscuits. Like, don't butter my biscuits. Just like be for real. Like, I want to see your action. You're saying all this stuff. but I want to see.
But okay, so I guess my block and maybe a lot of men had the same. What do you mean by action? So if I'm sitting here planning dates, I'm responding to your text messages, I'm wanting to spend time with you, I'm happy to see you. So what action are you talking about?
The action of not just being full of shit. It's a whole lot of other stuff in there. I'm telling you, like.
So what are these things? Yeah.
Like they have to come up. Like I can't just pull stuff out of my ass. Like
you got a toy up there too.
Not in my ass, nigga. Anyway, okay. Okay. So let's back up. So Kenna says, when are women planning? We do it all the time. Okay, so I agree, Kenneth. Like I feel initially though, we want to know that man is interested. So we're going to see the effort that he puts in it. I don't mind after we've established all these things or we're in a relationship and we know we're together. Ryan can tell you, I'm a planner to the gift.
Yeah.
I would take over a plan in a second. I don't mind taking over a plan.
Exactly. You take somebody else's plan and find holes in it and try to you should do this, you know?
Yes. So, but you wanna make sure before you go all out and make a super effort for somebody that it's just not going in vain. You know what I'm saying? Like this person really cares, I guess, so to speak, if that makes any sense. I don't know what he means by what else do you want? Talking a good game and not backing it up. True.
But I guess that's if I like all the stuff we were planning, taking you on a date, happy to see you, respond to your messages. What else do you want?
Yes. I've had bad experiences where I've planned dates and they just totally like fuck over your time, your effort, your money, everything. So
what you pay?
So you go out of town to meet somebody.
She pay him attention.
And you travel 4 hours to meet. You pay for an Airbnb for 2 days. You cook a nice dinner. And this person just fucked all over your time and didn't care nothing about your effort and couldn't make sure they had shit in place that they could spend time with you.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Not doing that. You know.
But in that scenario,
because when I care about somebody, I care. I'm gonna go all out. But I gotta make sure I just can't be wearing my heart on a sleeve and doing the same like bullshit for mediocre ass people.
Yeah, I agree. When I said that though, I was implying, you know, I'm a Southerner gentleman. You know, if we go on a date, especially first date, I'm gonna pay. So right. That's why I was thinking, like, what are you paying on a date? First date, like you should lose money.
Definitely, gentlemen should pay on the first date. I agree. That's wonderful. All right. So number 4, he doesn't automatically dismiss your feelings or emotions.
I mean, I think that's a tough one.
Okay.
But they shouldn't. Now, in general, they shouldn't. But I mean, if you know the person you're with, some people are just, you automatically know that, like, okay, you bet that person, you know, they just always doing stuff way over the stream. It's like, okay, baby, it's not that serious. He's like, and you know, it's nothing that's not that serious now.
Right.
So I guess that's how well you know the person you're with is what I'm saying.
But I think that even if something is not that serious, if it's serious to the person that you care about, then you need to kind of take into consideration how they're feeling. Like you may not totally understand, but you can at least be sensitive to the fact and care. Like, but when you're dismissive, like, oh, you making a big deal, you extra, you this or that, fuck you.
I mean, I get what you're saying totally, but psychology always says you should never play the game. You should the game of playing along with someone's delusion. You should never play that game. You should always. So it should be like, okay, if it's scenario like these dishes are never washed, the kids don't wash dishes, and I'm just sick of it, Roger. And I'd be like, Aaliyah, just a few dishes. Come on, give me in the morning. I'll get them later on. Go to bed.
You took it as it's just dishes, but for me, it's more than just dishes. It's the responsibility. The kids need to be responsible. They need to learn how to do shit. So yes, it is a big deal because it's my responsibility to make sure that they become productive citizens. So see, just because men are normally cooler on shit like that. We're the one that's always trying to make sure shit is in order. So see, that's what I'm talking about. It might not be that important to you, but it's important to me. And so if you care about me, then if something's important to me, then God damn it should be important to you.
Well, you know what? I'm a great verbalizer, so I would appreciate you if you told me that.
Oh, I can
so you gave me your view of it.
I can tell
and
you.
I'll be like,
I can tell you how I feel all day, but it's
yeah,
up
that's
to you.
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So if you would express that to me after I say that to you, I would be like, okay, well, you know what? Let me go wake these kids up, wash these dishes,
and I'll be like, thank you.
Then it'll be different. But yeah, I'm in that scenario.
And we good, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying is that, you know, some things are like, some people can just be extra about things. Don't get me wrong, we're not always right. But you know, if something,
the men are usually right. The men are usually right in scenarios. Got speaking for my boys. Where you at, producer? Where you at?
I'm here.
No, there you go.
I agree with that.
He don't agree.
Whatever.
I'm just saying, we need to come. If you care about somebody, you care about what they care about. And even if you don't quite understand it at that moment, you need to be empathetic to what they're feeling and what they're going through. You know, that's my whole thing. Don't be sitting there and saying everything's in my imagination, I'm making shit up. Now, unless I'm just totally fucking delusional for real, like I have a medical.
I didn't say that. What I was saying is you never played a game with the person. So in that scenario I named, which it stared off into a whole different realm, but that was actually pretty good for the conversation because like, darn, that's what I was thinking, but you took it somewhere else totally, which was true. They need to learn responsibility. So then you told me how you felt. So it was a good actual circle of information that was delivered in that segment.
I got you. Look, you've started a war of men are right, women are right, but I knew you was gonna go there because you just like to start controversy like that.
What?
We always motherfucking right. Miss Cynthia said, no, men aren't right. So I mean, sometimes men are right. You know, sometimes.
Look, y'all have the ultimate weapon, okay? In a relationship. It ain't that weapon. That's the instant break off right there.
I ain't gonna lie, it's powerful though. It's a powerful thing. You can make a man just, I tell you, that's all I can say. Like I be looking at, look, I look at you every day. I'm like, look at that nigga over there, boy.
Let
me stop.
You're stupid.
I tickled myself just now.
I'm glad you enjoyed that so much. Just chuckled yourself to death, I tell you. Put it in bed, Calvin. Put it in bed.
When women are right, when women are right, the men will wait.
That went over my head.
Women are right.
What that mean?
I don't know. Men are right 10% of the time. So okay, so let's clear this up. Let's clear this up real quick. No, women aren't always right. No, men are always right, and vice versa. Sometimes you got a stupid ass woman that's just stupid, and sometimes the men got to lead. And then sometimes you get a woman that is stronger in certain areas. And women, I don't feel like women should necessarily lead, but they should, you should work together.
But that's I won't say it's a problem, but that's I'll go with caveat of Black women.
Right.
Because for years they have had to be more than what society says a woman should be in a family.
Right.
For whatever reason, beyond my generation and yours. So they have become the leaders of the family. But it does hurt a man's ego. It
does. Now, I'm not going to that woman to disagree with you. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely 1,001% right. Even as a mother, we have hurt our boys and our men because we're so strong and we don't hold them accountable to do certain things. So having said that, I had a conversation with somebody about this very thing. And I'm not going to sit here and say I was not one of those people, because people that know me know I'm a very strong personality. I like things the way I like it. I don't take no shit, and that's just me. I have in the past tried to take control. But then when I saw that things weren't quite going right in my relationship, I had to ask myself, what is missing? What am I doing wrong? When you take away someone's manhood where they feel as though they cannot be a true man and make decisions, then instead of having a helpmeet and a man, you have a son and a child that you're raising. So you have to be very careful. Being the person I am and the strong personality I am, I make decisions, but I don't make decisions without my spouse. I bring it to him. I make, make him feel included. He can make decisions. We have to be very careful, because I hate when a woman says we don't need a man. That is not true. I need a man, okay? Don't get it twisted. And it ain't just for what you're thinking. We need our men for more than just one thing. But we need to also make them feel valued. We need to make them feel loved. We need to make them feel like now, if they deserve it now, motherfuckers, don't give it to people that don't deserve it. But but if they deserve it, we need to make them feel, like they're king, and that they are essential. They are needed. They are loved. They are wanted. They are desired.
Especially in the climate we live in. Black men are already persecuted all day on the street. And last thing you want to do is get home and feel less than yourself there too.
Thank you. I totally agree. I say the same thing. My home should be where I feel comfortable, where I feel like I can be me. And so I agree 1,000%. We have to do a better job. Again, now, if they deserve it, because we ain't giving out shit that's not deserving. If they're a good man and they stick by you and they love you and they care for you and all of that, we need to love on them more. We need to take our time to say, and I do this a lot, and my husband can vouch for this. I appreciate you. I thank you. I thank you.
It's funny though. You mentioned that though. I saw we tag each other in everything apparently, but it was like you years ago, back before y'all moving now, you post the kids with Kelvin talking about I love this man or something like that. I can't remember the exact statement it was. I was like, oh, look at that. And then you said that just now.
I tell him that I appreciate him for who he is all the time. Thank you for making the sacrifices you make for our family. Thank you for making the sacrifices that you make for my mother and my father. He's there for them like that's his parents. Give credit where credit is due. Don't think that just because you're with this person that they're supposed to do the shit for you, because honestly and truthfully, they don't have to do nothing. But they do it because they care. They do it because they love you. And we need to make sure that we tell them that. And I can flip that around too. Men, we need to tell the women that. Women, we need to tell the men that. We need to show our appreciation. If you got a good woman, a good man that's holding you down as a good person, tell them that. Don't let your pride
I have a lot of friends. I mean, well, I know a lot of people. But I think a lot of relationships I know lack empathy. They only think about themselves. Yeah, they only think about themselves in the situation. They never think about the other person's view.
Gotcha.
It's always about me. What you do for what have you done for me versus.
But you can't think about that.
And you can't think that way.
You have to please the other person. If they're happy, then unless they're just a self-centered, egotistical fool, they will
do it a minute way.
Right. They will in turn do the same for you because they want to make you happy. And so if I'm making him happy or whatever, and then he's making me happy, then we all happy. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. Look, I know there's people that's been married way longer than me. Some of them been married a long time and don't even have those fundamentals because they just stay together because they feel like they're obligated to. But we've been in this for 20 years and have a lot of ups and downs and different shit going down and different changes and dynamics. I change every year. I'm not the same person I was when I was married him at 20. You know what I'm saying? I'm 40 now. I'm different. And next year, I'm going to be fucking different. Probably next month, I'm going to be different. But we need to learn how to roll with the punches, man. We need to learn how to roll with it and love the person for who they are. We go through arguments, but if you love somebody, you're going to work through that shit. You're going to take your fucking ego down because we all have ego. We don't want to be a punk. We don't want to be played. We don't want to be this. But when it comes to the person that you love and you know they have your best interest at heart, fuck an ego. Fuck an ego. If you know they love you and they ride or die, leave that shit at the door. Work shit out and press through. I don't want to be the relationship coach today.
Oh, look, somebody said women are more like that, though. They are. Women are more acceptable to do something to please their man than a man is. If you get, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But
you
that's
tell
the
them
thing. You need to do that. If you got a good one. If you got a good
but
one,
then, but somebody else came back and said against you, like, but you cannot lose yourself when pleasing your man.
That is true. But this is the thing. Who cares? Okay, so let me word this correctly. I've never lost who I am, but I've lost myself in who this person is because I care. Lose yourself in the right motherfucker now. Don't lose don't lose your essence into somebody that don't deserve it. I don't mind losing a piece of myself in somebody that I care about because I know they love me and they got me. And they're going to never do nothing to exploit that. We need to stop wasting our time on bum-ass people and start investing ourselves in people that really care. I've never in a million years felt no kind of way about cutting a bum-ass nigga off. If I feel like they're not up to my specs, cut their ass off. There's no need to waste time. I think, and I always wanted to hold a workshop with these young women. Stop wasting fucking time. If they show themselves right off the gate, then that is who they are. It's no need to waste your time. So invest yourself in people that see value in you, and then we can go forward. I don't mind immersing myself in someone that I care about and no cares about me. That's what intimacy is. That's what connection is. That's what that's what makes sex bomb. When you immerse yourself in someone else. So, that's me. We can have sex.
You saying you should lose yourself
in the correct
someone,
person.
But it gotta be the right person to lose yourself in.
Correct. Because you know why? Because life-changing moments happen in that shit. Where you want to be a better person for you. You want to be a better person for yourself. You want to be a better person in general. Some shit changes. We cannot be the same person that we were yesterday than we are today. We got to constantly evolve because the world is spinning and evolving as well.
Okay, look at you.
Nah.
So you turned up. What was your old show you used to have?
To my Lady Advice. I still
Lady Advice. There you go.
You know what? That is a good topic. I haven't posted on Lady Advice podcast in a minute, but we got to stop thinking about just ourselves and thinking about somebody doing this and doing that. I can agree. We don't need to waste time on people that's not worth it. But if we find somebody that's worth it, that's why the person moves on. We're like, oh, well, what happened? Why that person don't want to be with me? Why that person don't? Because you get scared and you put a block up. Shit.
But you do know good people. That's why so many few good people. Because good people know how to move on. People know they won't.
Absolutely. I know exactly what I want. And I know exactly the qualities and characteristics that I am looking for. If that person does not have them, I move on. I block and I move on, my life. Because the representative always gonna fucking show. I don't need a representative. I need the real person.
Mm-hmm.
Send the representative on and show me the real. I'm just saying.
I've never heard that. This is a new statement for me. I never heard this. Somebody commented. Is that a word? Yeah. Somebody comment. Some women are afraid of independent men. That's new because men have always been independent. It's women that have this not newfound, but I'm saying that women are now independent.
So,
They're not
author,
working.
explain what you mean by independent man. So we can understand what you mean. I don't mind, honestly. I love an independent man, and if you're saying by independent man, like he got his job, he got it going on, he handling his shit. That's sexy. That's awesome. So can you explain that just a little bit for us? Okay, so Clarice said good people can take care of themselves and their mate simultaneously. Ow.
Yeah, but it shouldn't be that way. It should be a mutual exchange of taking care of each other.
It should. It really should. I feel like relationships, like, yeah, we take care of ourselves on the base level. But
like even back in the day, it was, I don't know if you remember back in the day, you had those old shows. It was like the woman stayed at home and cooked and take care of the kids, and the daddy would obviously work, and he was the breadwinner, but then he would take a day and be like, hey, go do what you want to do. You've been stuck at home all day long. It was kind of like that part of that scenario. Like, I want you to have your time too, because I have my time.
So you're saying like separate time to do what you want and what?
Well, I mean, just time just to do what you want, but in general, it's just something for you because you stuck always doing your same routine. I get to be free every day.
I got you.
That was like those old shows showing that kind of aspect.
I got you. Well, I mean, I always say do what works. Do what works. I mean, do what fucking works. Okay, so here go author. He explained it. He said someone who doesn't need a woman to take care of them. Oh, so he means like not necessarily.
Oh, so pretty much a man who pretty much what women say, a man who don't need you but want you.
I don't see anything wrong with a man that can do things for themselves. You know why? Because that means I
can see that posing a problem.
Okay, go ahead.
But see, I know you and Kelvin personally, so y'all have a dynamic that is different than any other couple I know in general. Because like Kelvin does the laundry, only couple I know that does that. So it's just things y'all do. So I can see you saying that, but like most women I know are going to certain things, even though women are down independent, they do their work, they do everything, but certain things in the house, that women think they need to do. Or they want to do it, whatever. They feel important doing them. So if a man come along like, nah, I wash my own clothes. Nah, I clean the bathroom. Nah, I cook the food.
Like, thank you. Appreciate
you. You would because every single one of those check off on your box because your man does it.
Right.
But how many men in a relationship does all those things?
But the reason why I grew up looking at my mother do these things for my dad that act like he couldn't do it. He couldn't cook. You can't work a microwave. You can't work a stove. You can't boil a hot dog.
Might can't. Technology left him.
Technology left him. I'm saying I watched my mother do that, and I always told myself that I don't mind doing these things for a man. I don't mind cooking, cleaning if I have to, fixing a meal, whatever. But I don't want it to be something that is a requirement for me. Like I am required to do this shit. No, don't stick me in that box. I'm way more than that. I'm more versatile than that. I'm a better individual than that. Don't put me in that box. I don't mind catering to my man, but don't have it as an expectation that I need to do these things for you. So I want a man that's able to do these things. So if I don't want to do it or I don't feel like doing it, they can survive. Like it was a time when my dad, like if you ain't cooking nothing, he was gonna fucking not eat and starve. Like what the fuck is that? You know what I'm saying? So I watched that and I didn't want to be that. So I those were my requirements. Like, look, can you take care of your fucking self?
I'm telling you, I can see especially a Southern woman being intimidated by the aspect of this man really don't need me. What the hell am I here for? I can totally see that.
Oh, you can need me for a lot of other things, baby.
Oh, yeah. But who was you supposed to be around for sex? I mean, I don't. Not even a man just want to be around
I'm
sex.
not talking about just sex. I'm talking about, okay, so we can put sex up there, it's cool, but I'm talking about good conversation, mental stimulation, a support system, somebody that's gonna ride or die with you, somebody that's got your back. Like that,
Now,
that's gonna
I'll take those last two are pretty good. See, nothing to have a ride or die.
I'm just saying.
Ride or die is like number one. That's like the number one thing. Like, I don't care
Hey,
if I'm doing wrong. If I'm right here wrong in the street, but you still standing beside me, that's the truth.
okay. I'm just saying, like, take that. Like, fuck a
Mhm.
cooking and a cleaning shit. Take that. I'm just
But what if
saying.
that's all you got to bring to the table? So you leave it
Well,
out.
I mean,
Like,
if that's all you got to bring, find somebody that like that shit.
so yeah, you'd be intimidated by. So that type of woman would be intimidated by a man who did all that, and you sitting at the dinner table looking at
Okay.
each other like,
Okay.
what we gonna
Okay.
talk about?
I'll take that. I'll take that. If you have nothing else going on for you, then I see that. Then I guess you could find somebody that wants that, and so you would feel like you're bringing something to the table. Okay. No shade on that. But that's not gonna be me. I can do shit. I can do all things.
But look, a lot of women like, look, I would love that, Cynthia Walker.
What, somebody cook and clean, or
Yes, sir. Yeah, yes, sir. My kind of man, Clarice.
that's what I'm saying. Like, ain't nobody feel like all that shit in 2020. Shit, we got all this other shit to worry about: coronavirus, floods, fires.
We got two
Tornadoes.
hurricanes in the Gulf. I mean, when did that ever happen?
Okay, I need a nigga that's gonna clean up before the hurricane come. Come on, nigga, clean up. Let's get this together. Look, you gotta wash the clothes before the hurricane come. Come on, let's wash these
Because
clothes.
you know you're gonna lose power. You
I ain't want to be the only one around here. Hey, can you go food shop and give me some bread and milk and eggs? Let's get it. That is too funny. Oh, what happened? Go to the rest of the comments. What other comments? What? Oh, okay. So Arthur said someone who doesn't need. Okay, I think we did that one. Someone that doesn't need a woman. Okay. I don't see no other comments. Oh, Arthur said I'm very versatile. Well, that's very good to know. So because
okay?
we need versatile guys out here. Let me do it all. All right, Mon says 2020 is the year of what the fuck. Yeah.
It has been that kind of year, but that's all. I mean, I'm gonna leave it alone. I ain't gonna say it.
Okay, all right. So let's talk about this. So it's a change shortage out here, right? And a lot of
What?
stores have a change shortage. For
Yeah.
Don't know why. And so they're saying, well, I guess the mint is not producing change. Fine. So a lot of stores you go into, they don't even take cash anymore. They're like, look, you either have debit or nothing at all. I went to a store, I can't remember where it was. They were adamant, like, we're not taking your cash, ma'am. And you had to use a debit card. So a lot of stores have been saying, look, if you give us cash, we can't give you no change. Like change. They'll give you the dollars or whatever, the paper.
But not the coins.
Not the change, the coins. So there is a new lawsuit that claims Chipotle is pocketing customers' change. Now think about this. If every customer come in with cash and you pocketing their change, you making big ass money worldwide for Chipotle.
But how is it a lawsuit when you willingly do it?
So check this out. Amid the national coin shortage, Chipotle is facing a class action lawsuit from several customers who claim the restaurant chain has been pocketing their change. The lawsuit, which was filed by Pennsylvania's Allegheny County Common Pleas Court on Thursday, alleges that the burrito chain directs its employees to round up the amount of change due to customers who pay with cash and then keep the remaining balance. According to the lawsuit, which was reviewed by Today Food, Chipotle engages in corporate policy of misappropriation of consumer funds and unfair trade practices by refusing and failing without legal justification to provide proper change or credit customers using cash To make purchases at Pennsylvania Chipotle stores. In one instance cited by the lawsuit, a plaintiff who visited the Perry Highway Chipotle earlier this month says they handed over a $20 bill for an order that cost $8.72. Rather than receiving $11.28 and change, the customer got back $11.
Okay. But I'm sure you could have been like, nah, give me my 20 back. I'll go somewhere else. I mean,
okay,
that's just,
it's too easy to sue in this country. That's true, but that's the American way.
But that's true too. But it's just dumb. It's dumb it is to make it to a class action lawsuit with a law firm that actually go through with this. Like, how can people willingly go somewhere? We're not giving you change. That's like me going in there and you like, hey Roger, welcome to Chipotle. We're not giving you any change. Whatever you pay, we give you dollars. And I'm like, okay, I order my meal.
Do it too. If you really want some Chipotle, I'd be like, that's okay. Can I have?
But I would do it with no regret. It's like Starbucks. I'm hitting up Starbucks 6 a.m. tomorrow morning. I don't care what they. No, I be in Columbia. Oh. But I don't care if they charge me $10 for a cup of coffee. I'm gonna ride out with it, and I'll happily go where I'm going with the $10 coffee.
Let me tell you, because I'm gonna tell you right now, nobody beats Starbucks coffee. I have not had coffee since last Thursday. I've been trying to detox. So when I go Thursday, I'm going to get me a cup of coffee.
Mm-hmm.
I'm ready.
I can't wait to build a Starbucks down the street from the hospital.
I know, but I don't go that way anymore.
I was tempted to be like, hey, come on, mama, let's go get a job at Starbucks. They work the same shift just to talk trash and laugh.
Do you think they get a discount?
I'm gonna get my own drink. Why would I wouldn't ask that question. I just make my drink.
No, I mean if you work there, do you think you get a discount?
I'm gonna make my drink. I'm not even gonna charge myself. I'm gonna just make it.
Stealing. Right. So let me ask y'all this. So I have a voucher that I can get discounts on hotels, and just one time. And I'm thinking about where to go. Where should I go, guys? Like in the United States, somewhere where it was not a crowd of people. And
wait, you have a passport. Why you do United States?
Say what?
You have a passport. Why you limit yourself to just the USA?
I'm not traveling outside the United States right now. I'm talking about in the US.
We have the worst. We have the worst. Literally, you safer in a different country from COVID.
But a lot of times, if you go out of the country, you got to quarantine yourself for like 14 days when you come back or go in. Like I'm not feeling.
Well, to be honest, I need to put up the map. You can only go like Mexico.
Yeah. And
it's like it's Mexico and like 2 other countries that actually will let American citizens in right now. But that's besides the point. But yeah,
Mom said it's not stealing; it's a fringe benefit.
Exactly.
Now,
all that money they make.
I got a discount on a hotel. I'm already going to Virginia and Myrtle Beach in September, and I'm already going to Vegas in December. But where else can I go, guys? I need some advice.
Within America, what are you looking for to do when you get there? Is the question.
I don't really have.
That's a big part.
I'm okay with doing scenic stuff. Like I like mountains. I like rivers, streams. I like waterfalls. I like all that good stuff. So I don't necessarily have to do anything.
More of a scenic.
Yeah. So Clarice says San Diego. Whew.
Oh no, don't go there. Now California ain't doing too good with the, I'm okay with the traveling.
Okay, he said Cherry Hill, New Jersey. What's in Cherry Hill, man? Tell me what's great.
New Jersey was hit hard by COVID. They still have like the second highest deaths in the nation. Let's not go there either. It's canceled Texas out too. They like sprung up like chickens. They were not doing that.
I've been to Cherry Hill, New Jersey many days because New Jersey is like the butt cousin of Philly. And so
why is it the butt cousin? Is it the bad end of it? Like the bad part of
it's
Fil
like
A
so
comes
close.
out?
Okay, so what you want to call it? Kissing cousins? I don't know. Like what?
That
Okay.
sounds better. Like the butt end sounds like it's like go there. It's like the worst part of Fil A, and then you end up in New Jersey.
Hilarious. Okay, we're gonna come see mine in New Jersey. Okay, New York. We went to New York a couple of years ago in November. Never fucking again. Not doing it.
Darn.
Okay,
Darn.
hold up. Somebody said Charleston got the weed spots? What's up with that? I'll show you around Charleston. We'll hit up the hoods and the weed spots.
Well, I ain't gonna say nothing, but you need to save that post.
I'm locked up, don't let me out. West Philadelphia, born and raised. Yes, on the playground.
All of my days. You know how I am at rapping. I'm bad at rapping, so I'm gonna leave that alone.
Oh, you don't know that? You wrong.
I know it. I know it now. I definitely know it better than you.
So Kenneth said Houston, Texas.
Nope, not doing Texas.
Why not Texas?
They're another state that these Republican states have been the plethora of the virus. Okay, no food ride with them right now.
Shit, Idaho. Now, Kenneth, you just making shit up. Idaho, nigga, what?
I don't know. Look, I don't know.
You know what? I'm gonna give me one more break because you acting up, so I don't know. Where we at? Oh shit, it's 9:02. Oh my god. But honestly, I gotta figure out where I'm gonna go. So we're gonna see what's up.
But you should definitely do what's the state you always want to go to? I can't think of the name of it. You want to take a road trip to it. You might as well do that.
To my DC?
The one before DC, the other one.
Colorado?
Colorado. You want to do Colorado?
Nigga, that's not before DC. That's already on the
other side.
I
mean, before you thought about DC.
I get what you're saying. Yes. So you might be right. Colorado is a good one, but I'm already going to Vegas, so that's kind of the same, or similar. Yeah. But when we go to Virginia, I want to go to DC because I've never been in DC. I've only been through DC. So we'll see what's up.
Okay.
Dallas. I'm coming, my Cowboys. Yeah, go ahead and go then. We're gonna leave you to it.
What? I mean, that's all your Cowboys do is come because they don't win.
I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. No, you make me take another bottle of tequila out. Okay. Go visit Kanye West. Nope, we're good.
You just ended that bye.
No potatoes. Yeah, Idaho do got potatoes. There are 3 black people in Idaho. They play for the college basketball team.
Look, you got a bunch of burnt potatoes on the court.
Burnt potatoes. Ooh, jeez. You know what? I just fucking processed that. You wrong for that. I just processed that in my head. You wrong as hell. You know why I'm a Dallas hater, Latif? Because guess what fan I am? You'll never guess. I'm gonna give you a couple of seconds. I'm gonna give you that Jeopardy seconds.
Oh, you Dallas hater.
Yep, I'm definitely a Dallas hater.
Give a few more seconds though, because why are we hating on a team that hasn't been to the playoffs in 2 decades? What are we hating on?
Wow, shit.
That's really my question.
I mean, shit, I ain't hating on him, but they the one. We be like, we love our blacks in Idaho. Bumskins. No. Come on now. Who is the arch rival? Oh, that's the new Washington team name. Who is the rival of Dallas? Come on now. You should get it.
Dallas has no rivals. They haven't won anything spectacular. How can you have a rival you don't win?
I don't. Oh, because it's on YouTube. So since you didn't guess, I'm gonna tell you. I am a Phillies Eagle fan, and every time I see a Dallas fan, I just cringe and run like a little girl. Like,
Why? Why you run from losers?
my
You want to
worst, my worst thing that happened. We went to Myrtle Beach one year. Matter of fact, I think that was the year that we all went together, and we were staying in a separate hotel. And the hotel that we were in had a Dallas Cowboy convention. I wanted to go to the fucking bar so bad, but all the Dallas Cowboy fans down there with all the Dallas paraphernalia. And I was like, fuck it. Did I die and go to fucking hell? Like, what is going on here?
And 3 of the football players.
Oh, the football players down there too? I was like, nah, I don't need a drink that bad. I'm just going to the liquor store. I was get a bottle. Dallas rival Eagles or the Giants. Yep. Cowboys fans are like crackheads. They loyal to a fucking like flaw. Like they're
loyal to Max.
I'm
Jay
serious.
Jones got them in their pocket. They would give him their pancreas.
And I'm from Philly now. I'm from Philly too. Okay. West Oak Lane. I'm a Phillies fan till I die. Not switching. I'm not going to be a turncoat like Roger.
First of all, Dallas is not America's team. Dallas hasn't won. First of all, America wins. America don't lose. So don't even say Dallas is an American team. That's an insult to to everything about America. That's the first statement, okay? You idiot. Second thing is, not a turncoat. I support both teams, the Patriots and the Buccaneers. I like to call them the Tomaneers.
Okay, we're going to end the show, guys. We thank y'all so much for joining us tonight on Turn This. No, seriously. Guys, thank y'all so much for joining us tonight. We appreciate all your participation. I must say, like, this is the best participation. I would say probably one of the best participations, top 5 that we've had thus far. So we thank y'all so much for like talking to us, communicating with us, laughing with us, chalking it up with us. We appreciate you.
That's what it's all about.
But let me tell you what would make you like a dope ass fan.
Tell them.
You guys that's on the podcast, you guys that are watching us live on the webcast, if you really love us, you down with us, support us on Patreon. All you have to do is go to www.patreon.com/turning the tipplers loose. Or you can simply just go to our website at turningthetiplersloose.com. On the top, you'll see our clothing store where we have our shirts for sale. And also we have our Patreon page where you can support us with at least $5 a month minimum. And you'll get like an inside look at the Tipplers. You get to join us on Thursday nights for our live Zoom where we're like uncut, uncensored, talking all the shit that we could possibly talk. So you'll get a look at that. But we thank y'all so much for joining us. Thank you so much. If you liked us enough, share with your family, share with your friends, share with your mama, your daddy, everybody. We appreciate y'all. We appreciate y'all. Yes. So support us, guys. And until next Monday at 7:30 p.m. Central, we appreciate you. Oh, Arthur said he liked his shirt small. Well, you can go order one, boo. Look, I don't have no pants on, so I'm not going to stand up.
Turning the Tipplers loose on a Monday. Let's make it oh so fun day. Drinking, talking, laughing, tripping out. That's what the Tipplers are all about. Pour your drink, sit back and relax. Right here, Monday, 7:30 is where it's at. Tipping the topics. Come on, let's go. Let's dive in. Enjoy the show.
Thank y'all so much.
Tipplers.
I'm going to finish my drink off.
Tipplers.
My number is 3675309. What's the number? 7779311.
I'm trying to think of the rest of it. I can't think of the rest of it.
We only got one ring, but it's okay, boo boo. We got that ring and we celebrate. We stomping on you haters. Bye.
You're definitely losers.